NFL would probably like to flex out this Week 13 game with the Washington Redskins and the Philadelphia Eagles in a primetime spot. Unfortunately, it's not that easy, so the NFC East gets primetime billing on ESPN to wrap up Week 13. The Eagles are a 6.5-point favorite with a total of 44 points. Early line movement suggests that the Redskins are something of a sharp side, as more bets have been coming in on the Eagles, but the line has gone down. The Washington Redskins technically still have a share of the division lead in the NFC East, but Dallas now holds the tiebreaker after last week's win. Extra prep time could be a big help for Jay Gruden in his quest to improve to 7-5. The Redskins are 6-5 straight up, with a solid 7-4 against the spread mark, and are 6-5 to the under on the season. Washington split its first 4 games, both straight up and against the spread, but has covered 5 of the last 7. Washington's worst fears about the offense came to the forefront on Thanksgiving against the Cowboys. Alex Smith is not great, but at least he takes care of the football, while Colt McCoy did not. McCoy threw 3 interceptions, including a backbreaker late in the third quarter that led to a Dallas touchdown, which turned an 11-point deficit into 18. The Redskins also punted on 4th and 6 at the Dallas 38-yard line, trailing 17-13, in a spot where they might have gone for it with Smith. The Redskins deal with a ton of injuries every year, and they have some significant ones this year as well, including left tackle Trent Williams, who is doubtful for this week's game. The Redskins' offensive line is severely banged up, and the best running back on the roster, Chris Thompson, is still injured. The NFC East still appears to be there for the taking, but this season has been a major disappointment thus far for the Eagles. Philadelphia is just 5-6 straight up and has been burning bankrolls with a 3-8 record against the spread. The Eagles are also 7-4 to the under, which is not something that a lot of bettors expected with the skill position talent at Doug Peterson's disposal. If Philadelphia fails to cover this week, it will be the second time this season that the Eagles have lost 4 straight games against the spread. Where has it all gone wrong for the Eagles? Pointing the finger at one player or one position group is not enough. Everybody has had a hand in this challenging season. The Eagles are minus 0.6 yards per play and are minus 8 in turnover margin. Carson Wentz has a 16-6 touchdown interception ratio with a 69.7% completion percentage, but he had 33 touchdown passes with just 7 picks in 13 games last season. The Eagles are far less explosive, as Wentz only has 11 yards per reception this season compared to 12.4 last season. Injuries to the running back position have been a big problem. Josh Adams is the leading rusher with just 291 yards. That lack of balance has loomed large for this offense. Zach Ertz is still a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses, but he hasn't gotten much help from the other pass receivers. Jay Gruden is just 5-12 straight up and 4-13 against the spread, with more than 6 days rest before a game as the head coach of the Washington Redskins. The extra prep time has not been a big help for the Redskins on his watch, and probably won't be this week either. If the Eagles can't generate some turnovers in this game, the defense may just be a lost cause for the season. The Redskins are 6-2 against the spread against the Eagles with Gruden, but lost both games to Doug Peterson straight up and against the spread last year. Colt McCoy doesn't take care of the football well enough, and the Redskins have so many injuries on the offensive line that he won't get much protection. We'll take the Eagles on Monday Night Football to get the win and cover, and also look to the over, as short fields could provide a boost for Philadelphia, and the subpar Eagles defense may provide a boost for McCoy in garbage time. Our pick and prediction is for Philadelphia, both straight up and against the spread, and this game to go over 44 points. For more information and statistics on this event and every other sporting event this week, check out bangthebook.com. Bang the Book is your best resource for sports betting information before you make your weekly assault on the sports books.